Hi, I'm Jenny Radeski. I'm a developmental behavioral pediatrician at the University of Michigan CS Mott Children's Hospital. And I'm the lead author of a new study that we're excited to be releasing in pediatrics. It's called Young Children's Use of Smartphones and Tablets. My team has been working on this approach for measuring what children are doing on their mobile devices for a couple of years now. So we're excited to finally release the results in a sample of almost 350 preschool age kids. So these are children aged 3 and 4 that we recruited from the Michigan area. And we wanted to improve upon the idea of screen time. Screen time is something that's been used in prior research, and it involves asking a parent, how much time did your child spend using technology, watching TV, playing video games the day before, or on a usual day. We're worried that that is not an accurate way of assessing mobile device use. Mobile devices are mobile, so we can take them and use them intermittently throughout our day. They can be used on demand. They get us into this immersive place with some of our media where we may not be able to remember or recall how much time we spent using it. And also, parents often don't co-view media on a mobile device with children, so they may not be aware of what content is being played. And now that there are hundreds and thousands of different apps being marketed to young children, parents may not be aware of all the different ones their child may be downloading. So we thought it's time to try some new objective measures that harness the data already being collected by mobile devices. So we developed a new approach called mobile device sampling. For Android devices, we developed an app called Chronicle. Chronicle queries this API on Google devices that gives us time-stamped, second-by-second output about what app is running on that device. For iPhones and iPads, we had parents take screenshots of their batteries percentage, showing how much different apps had been used on average the past 7 to 10 days. And we used this data to calculate for each child what apps do they use, how long do they use those apps, and for Android devices we could even look at what time of day. So our results were pretty interesting. About a third of children in our study had their own mobile device. So we were able to calculate how many minutes per day these children were using their mobile devices. For some of them, they may just use their mobile device, once per day and watch a show on a streaming video platform. Others, it seemed that YouTube was turned on in the evening hours and would run until 3 or 4 in the morning. We found that on average, children with their own mobile devices were using about 2 hours per day. For children who shared mobile devices with their parents, we really couldn't calculate how long they were using their mobile devices because they were often using things like Netflix or YouTube that parents also use. So we just generated app lists for them, and then we can go in and look and see what types of apps the children are using and whether they're appropriate or educational. We did also find some surprising things, such as some children using really age-inappropriate apps that were rated as 17+, that might have scary or violent components, or that had even components like gambling. So we think that there's a lot of relevance for how easy it is for children to access some apps that are inappropriate for a 3 to 4-year-old. And also there's relevance for how other research teams might want to use a similar tool to really objectively get at the complex ways that kids use media.